Okay guys, you're welcome back. I think it's video number 15, okay? I just keep saying the numbers, just keep track with myself because I'm miles per day or my own sometimes. Okay, breakfast. We've omelettes done for breakfast, or if you want to have them for lunch, that's fine. What do we do the first day for breakfast? I don't know, it's gone, it's out of my head anyways. Okay, I think a lovely thing for breakfast is French toast. People never think of making it. You don't see it on menus too often anymore. So I think it's a lovely thing to have. It's easy to do. It's a way of getting kids to say, oh, I don't like eggs. If you do French toast, I guarantee they'll love it. If you want to serve it with a few berries and a bit of maple syrup, great. I'm just going to do this morning here with a bit of grilled rasher, your French toast and your half a tomato. And it's a substantial breakfast and you're set up for the day. You're not going to be hungry again until evening, okay? So basically I have a pan on here warming up, okay? So into that, I'm putting in 2 eggs. Okay. A little bit of pepper and a little bit of salt. Okay, then I beat that up. Small smidge of milk, a tiny drop. You don't want your French toast shouldn't be soggy. Okay, so that's all beaten up there. You see what's gone in there: 4 ingredients: salt, pepper, eggs, and milk. Okay, in with your bread. Make sure it's well soaked. Turn it right around, and let it sit for a minute. Okay. Rather than using oil in the pan for this, because I find the bread soaks up the oil and it's soggy and everything else. Whereas you can get a nice warm butter. See how it will foam up there. You don't want the butter to burn. And just before you put them on, just run them around again in the oil or in the egg mix. And onto your warm pan. Okay, got 2 of them on there. And a little half tomato. I know this is basic stuff and everybody knows it and everything else, but people don't think about it in the morning. Oh, I'll have a bit of French toast. You're at home. You have the whole day ahead of you. I know you've got to plan things, you've got to do things, but it's important to enjoy your meals too. Very important. You know, for too long we've been kind of rushing and racing, delis, dashboard dining, the whole lot. If anything good comes out of this, hopefully it'll be that family time and meal times are important. We're back to basic, guys, so we are. You know, so it's important that we actually enjoy it. We're never promised tomorrow. Like, if you have a non-stick pan, it helps. But if you don't, like, just once your butter is hot, you'll be grand. Very tasty breakfast. If I see it on the menu, it's the first thing I'd go for. I've omelettes. Omelettes went up yesterday. A great way in the morning again to have get eggs into your kids or whatever, you know, plain cheese omelette or whatever. Or if you want to have it for lunch with a bit of salad. As you can see, all these things we've done today, I think the longest video was probably the curry, and that was in about 10 minutes. So I'll just recap on all the dishes that have been set up over here. And, you know, once you're planning and once you know what you're at, the nice colour coming on that now, kind of bronzy colour. Okay, that's me ready to go. Again, you see how fast that was, 2 minutes, you have a lovely breakfast. You have 2 eggs, 2 slices of French toast, your half tomato, and I have a few slices of crispy bacon in the oven. If you didn't want to go with the bacon and the tomato thing, you can always put maple syrup on them, sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of icing sugar on them if you want. Okay, fabulous breakfast, tasty as anything. That was a nice mug of tea or coffee, and you're ready to face the day. Keep you going until evening time, and you know, it's healthy. So guys, I'm just going to recap on what we've done today. Okay, we started off first with the warm chicken Cajun salad, breast of chicken, Cajun season on it, a bit of salt and pepper into your oven, 10 minutes out, slice it onto your salad, absolutely beautiful, tasty. We had the chicken a la king, which is served with rice. It's basically chicken and mushroom vol au vent mixed with a few peppers in through it. We had the homemade chicken curry, chunky. You can still see the green peppers because we added the peppers really in at the end. We have the old humble chicken and mushroom vol au vent. Everyone loves it, kids love it, everything else. If you had a few homemade chips with that, to be laughing. The chicken pie is over here. If you had a mashed potato put over the top of that into your oven for about 40 minutes. If you put it in the oven the day you make it and the chicken and mushroom mix is still hot, you know, 35 minutes would probably be enough because it went into the oven hot. It's already cooked, so you're no danger of poison anybody or anything else. You're not waiting for the chicken to cook inside in the pie. But if you make it today and you're not cooking it on tomorrow, it will take up the guts of an hour in the oven, okay? But you can heat up in the pot before you put it into pie dish if you want, okay? And then finally we had our little breakfast little number, bit of French toast with a grilled tomato and some crispy bacon. I hope you got something out of it. I know you've been looking at all these videos and your head will be a bit mithered, saying, oh Jesus, what's he doing now type thing, you know? But they're there, they're up on my page. You can dip in, dip out them whenever you want. And the more you do them, the more you practice them, the better you're going to come with them, and the tastier your food will become. And you know, it'll help us get over this crisis we're going through at the minute. Thanks, guys.